Hello, dear students. I'm glad to meet you at our course. Today we are going to discuss roofs. Let's start. Roof design. A roof is a building envelope that protects from weather, notably snow, rain, heat, wind, and sunlight. The performance of a roof is a key to the integrity of the structure and the comfort and well-being of the occupants. Roof failures can occur from earthquakes, fires, and snowstorms. Damage is also caused by saturation from ice damming and wind-blown moisture into the attic space. There are many roof styles that can be used for a house. In fact, it's quite common to combine several styles in one house. The roof makes up the basic personality of the house, whether it is made of tile, metal, slate, or wood. Based on the roof, you can usually get a general idea of the house's appearance. The characteristics of a roof depend on the purpose of the building that the roof covers, the available roofing materials, the local traditions of construction, and wider concepts of architectural design and practice, and may also be governed by local or national legislation. In most countries, a roof protects primarily against rain. A veranda may be roofed with material that protects against sunlight but admits the other elements. The roof of a garden conservatory protects plants from cold, wind, and rain but admits light. Design elements. The elements of a roof design are the material, the construction, the durability. The material of a roof may range from banana leaves, wheat straw, or seagrass to laminated glass, copper, aluminum sheeting, and precast concrete. In many parts of the world, ceramic tiles have been the predominant roofing material for centuries. The construction of a roof is determined by its method of support and whether the roof is pitched or not. The pitch is the angle at which the roof rises from its lowest to the highest point. Most domestic architecture, except very dry regions, has sloped or pitched roofs. Although modern construction elements such as drain pipes may remove the need for pitch, roofs are pitched for reasons of tradition and aesthetics. So a pitch partly depends upon stylistic factors and is partially connected with practical function. Some types of roofing, for example thatch roofs, require a steep pitch in order to be waterproof and durable. Other types of roofing, for example pen-tile roofs, are unstable on a steeply pitched roof but provide excellent weather protection at a relatively low angle. In regions where there is little rain, a flat roof with a slight runoff provides adequate protection against occasional heavy rain. Drain pipes also remove the need for a sloping roof. The durability of a roof is a matter of concern because the roof is often the least accessible part of a building for repair and renewal, while its damage or destruction can have serious effects. Parts of the roof. There are two parts of a roof, its supporting structure and its outer skin or upper weatherproof layer. In some buildings, the outer layer is also a self-supporting structure. The roof structure is generally supported by walls. Roof styles. Throughout history and especially throughout the past couple of hundred years, the styles of roofs vary from area to area. There are different designs, styles, and shapes of roofs. They should correspond to the structure to be covered. Some of the most primary needs that a structure demands from a roof are protection from the weather, general design suitability with the existing structure, and placing the internal elements such as piping, electrical wiring, ventilation, and insulation. Shape of roofs. The shape of roofs differs greatly from region to region. The main factors which influence the shape of roofs are the climate and the materials available for roof structure and the outer covering. The basic shapes of roofs are flat, gable, hip or hipped, arched, and domed. There are many variations of these types. Roofs constructed of flat sections that are sloped are referred to as pitched roofs, generally, if the angle exceeds 10 degrees. Pitched roofs, including gabled and hipped roofs, make up the greatest number of domestic roofs. Some roofs follow organic shapes either by architecture or because of a flexible material used in the construction. Flat roof. Flat roofs are common especially for commercial buildings. Flat roofs are definitely the simplest roofs to build because they have a little pitch. Waterproofing is very important for flat roofs. Shed roof. A shed roof is basically a flat roof but has more pitch. It is frequently used for additions to houses. Gable roof. Gable roof design is one of the more simple styles of roofs. The gable roof style looks like an inverted upside-down V. Gable roofs are not ideal for areas with a high wind because they can easily catch the wind like a sail would. Gabled roofs also offer larger space for an attic. Hip-hipped roof. The hip-hipped roof is a widespread and popular type of a roof. It creates a solid and attractive profile when combined with a low and stretched structure. A hipped roof has four sides and a gentle slope. Hipped roofs are a common residential style roof. This type of roof is more difficult to construct when compared to flat and gable roofs because it has a more complicated truss and rafter. Mansard roof. A mansard roof is a French design and is more difficult to construct than a hipped or a gable roof. A mansard roof is a historic variation of a hipped roof. These types of roofs are unusual but offer plenty of interior space for an attic. A-frame roof. This type of roof is very popular for churches, cottages, homes, and other structures. The roof acts as both the roof and the walls of a structure. Shed roof. A shed roof is similar to a flat roof but uses a steeper pitch which allows for better drainage. Shed roofs offer lots of design options. Arched roof. Arched roofs offer excellent structural strength and an unusual and eye-catching design. Nowadays, arched roofs are typically made of curved steel. Domed roof. Circular roofs can take many shapes, either flat or pitched or even domed. Domed roofs are strong, unusual, and may be expensive and complicated to construct. Sawtooth roof. Sawtooth roofs were traditionally an industrial warehouse type of roof. They are now increasingly popular in houses, thanks to the amount of daylight they allow. Curved roof. Curved roofs, most commonly made of steel in modern designs, offer the opportunity to add organic curves and a softer, rounder look to the house. Thank you for your attention, dear students. We have finished to study the module Structural Elements, and next time we are going to start the new one, which is called Unique Buildings and Structures. See you next time. Goodbye.